I had this whole thing set up with lots of sun coming through and now it's gone. But anyway, we're gonna go through with this because I want to show you the jeans or the denim that I recently bought in Paris. I went to Galeries Lafayette. I seem to do that because it's just so convenient. You see all the brands in real life and in the same shop. It gets awfully hot, by the way, there, but the music's good and the people are friendly. What did I buy after trying all the Levi's in the world, so to speak, and having an issue with, let's resume what I'm looking for. Something that hugs the curves, that then isn't completely wide here at the waist, and that is as much cotton as can be, because all the lyocell and other synthetic materials that are often used or suggested to use when you have curves so that it just stretches more, I don't like how that feels. Really not at all. And it's not just in my head. It really feels like I don't breathe. My skin isn't breathing. Breathing. So cotton is the way to go. And lo and behold, I found this amazing jeans, and it's not even a new model. It's from Rouje, a French brand. And I first tried it in yellow, like a cool tinted yellow, which I think is quite nice as well, especially for springtime, but it's too little contrast for me, I feel. So then I tried these, and what is also amazing is that here, do you see that it even comes up in the back to really hug the waist? I love that. It has buttons here, and obviously it's a little snug at the moment because you should always buy it a bit more snug than you want it to be because it will get bigger. But it fits nicely, it works great, and it's, even though it has, say, 70s vibes with the flare, it does feel more contemporary than some of my other jeans that I'm wearing. And maybe I will take these in a little bit. What do you think? I'm not sure. If you see them on the pictures, of course, they're worn by mannequins, models, so they're all really tall. So it's shown a little bit shorter, hitting at the ankle, and I might have that done as well, or not. This gives freedom maybe to wear it with ankle boots, but you could also do that when they're shorter. I tried their red ballerinas with a tiny heel. They're really lovely, and I nearly bought them until I saw they were 270 euros, which is a lot, but they're calf leather, so they're quite luxurious also to the touch. But I didn't go through buying them, mainly because I want shoes with a rubber sole nowadays. It's kind of an extra feature of comfort that I'm not willing to trade anymore. And they had leather soles, which makes it a lot more stiff to your step. And I prefer the subtlety of the suppleness of rubber soles. So yeah, what do you think? And then I'm usually always a thrifting kind of girl, but I had very little time this time in Paris, so I didn't go thrifting. I just went quickly to Galeries Lafayette, and the fashion is bigger the better, squares, rectangles. And then there was this little cute t-shirt hanging at Claudie Pierlot, another French brand. French brands happen to suit my petite features a lot better than, say, Scandinavian or other brands. And yeah, I love this. This is absolutely the neckline that I feel is so flattering, as opposed to more up here. And it's completely cropped, so it sits perfectly, and I'm suddenly feeling with the time, rather than having always interesting thrifted clothes. There's something to say for both. I have no preference really. It's just however my hat is, which hat I want to put on. I like versatility in my wardrobe. So what do you think of my new purchases? Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, not very adventurous, but you can always combine it with more adventurous, say lipstick color or a purse. I'm gonna leave this here now, but it will probably come back in a future video where I style it more, because I literally just got this 2 days ago. Adios.